Welcome to Your Business, My Business. A show dedicated to showcasing small and medium businesses in Nigeria and beyond. Let's help you grow your entrepreneurship journey. Our guest today is Nduka Udeh, the Chairman, Export and Sale. Nduka has well over 15 years of experience in logistics and shipping business. Nduka will help you find hidden opportunities in non-oil exports and hopefully help you earn in currencies other than the Naira from the comfort of your home.
My name is Nduka Udeh. I'm the chairman of Export and Sell, and all we do basically is to help Nigerian businesses to find buyers for their products abroad so they can earn in dollars. So I'm somebody who's been in the shipping and logistics industry for quite a while, for close to 15-20 years now, and it's something that we do, something that we live, something that we breathe. We've shipped in millions, probably say millions of items into Nigeria, into Africa. And being a Nigerian, I monitor the Nigerian space. And sometime in 2020, we saw that our exports exceeded imports, right? So a lot of people were now looking for ways to make money by exporting, and that kind of opened up a realization that the business environment in Nigeria is changing, and then we began to focus on exports, seeing ways to help small businesses, medium businesses, large businesses to get their products sending abroad, and obviously for them to earn in dollars. Okay, so when you talk about observation, I'll tell you the observation that is the most mind-blowing to me. It's not even about the challenges, it's about the fact that the potential that exists for a country like Nigeria, we've not even reached 1% of 1% of it. And I'm not trying to exaggerate, the huge potential that Nigeria has. Look, we have our Naira falling. It is bad locally, but internationally, it makes your goods cheaper. It makes things brighter for Nigerian businesses. So that is the biggest realization, the huge potential that we are not tapping into. Now, talking about the challenges, yes, obviously there are lots of challenges. The country as a whole just started focusing more on export. So it's going to take a while, for us to break down some of those barriers. And I can tell you, a lot of the barriers we face is from the regulatory arm. It's not really the small businesses. The small businesses are ready. They are willing. If we create an enabling environment, if the regulatory bodies create a system that makes it easy. All this talk about, non-oil export, the system will just flow by itself. So the biggest issue that most people face, right? Regulation is one. But again, we need to have a rethinking of our mindset when it comes to export. If you are exporting, you are sending your product into a new area, a place where the mindset of the people is different, the type of products that they are used to is different, the type of packaging that they are used to is different, the type of regulations that govern the products that they see there is different. So you must be ready to adjust what you have locally to meet the demands out there. You see, when people come and they say, we can't find buyers abroad, I find that challenging. And look, we faced that problem. When we started the export business in 2021, the NEPC, Nigerian Export Promotion Council, gave us some funding to help businesses export under the EEFP program. Right now, when we started that program, we had a lot of businesses come to us they pushed a lot of businesses to us and said, look, find buyers for these businesses abroad. So what did we do? We took their products, we took it to African stores, we took it to retail stores, we put it on Amazon, and we were having challenges getting the stores to accept this product. So we had to go back and find out what is wrong. And the key thing we found out is that, look, the Nigerian products, the way it is configured, is not what works over there. What works here will not work there.
True.
So we had to come back and started re-educating the businesses we work with. First of all, the FDA regulations, the way you have to label a product for it to sell in the US, Canadian, or even the UK market is different from what works here. So the first step is for businesses to understand that preparation stage. Massive improvements, Again, some businesses will listen, some won't. Those that listen, at least from our own end, they are seeing massive success. We have businesses who came into our system. We took them through the whole process. They had to revamp their whole product. In fact, the design they had here, we had to virtually throw it away. And within 4 months, they moved from zero to almost $60,000 a month in export. A small business. Now they can't even meet demand. Now they are buying over other businesses. They are buying machineries to increase the supply. Now, this particular business I'm talking about is supplying only 4 stores over there. We have over 1,500 stores that are waiting for products. And we can't really find enough businesses that are willing, that have their products ready. Look, the retail stores are looking for a good deal, but your product has to be ready to meet what they are looking for. So when we talk about system, we came up with this after, everything is about experience. You go to a company, they pay you more because you have more experience, and that experience makes a lot of difference. We have gotten so much experience after dealing with over 1,000 Nigerian businesses, dealing with hundreds of businesses over there. So we know what this side needs to do, we know what this side wants, and then we are merging it together, right? So that is really the key. A lot has happened within this period, right? We have seen so much opportunities, not just in the American market, the Canadian market is even huge. Look, we know the Japa syndrome, the number of people out there who are looking for products, right? We are partners with DHL and FedEx and UPS. They help some of the businesses that move products abroad. And in a month, we do 3 to 4 billion naira worth of export for various businesses on a monthly basis, right? So, and with those volumes, I'm still telling you that we have not reached 1% of the potential that exists. So we have to do it right. Huge market. We have what we call a system that we put all businesses through, right? So what they have to do, the first thing is, one, you need to, we call it the PSS system. The P stands for prepare. You need to first of all prepare your product to meet what they are looking for there. The S is the send process. You need to understand the process of shipping. The DG of NAFDAC says that over 70% of Nigerian products going abroad are rejected on entry. And there are reasons. Wrong documentation. You see, in the last 2 years, that issue has greatly exacerbated. It has increased a lot. Why? Because the small businesses have now moved from shipping personal quantities to commercial quantities, because you now have more people for them to serve. So where you were shipping 1 or 2 items, now you are shipping 10, 20. And once you get to a certain volume, it becomes a commercial shipment. That commercial shipment requires different documentation, different process, and that's why you are having 70% of such shipments being held. So you need to understand the send system. Now, the last in the PSS is what we call the sell. As an exporter, you need to look at what is it that the big exporters are doing. And these things are easy to do. Nigerian businesses just need to understand it. So prepare, learn the send process and how to sell to multiple channels at once. That is the key. I'll say it again. We are, government needs to just walk the walk, not talk the talk, right? A lot of times you hear on news, non-export policy and all those things. When you go into the real sector to try those things that they are saying, it's not what it is, right? Government is holding export. They want export to grow, but I can tell you categorically, they are holding export. And when you look at the legislation that forms some of these agencies, the legislation that formed NAFDAC is outdated, is against export, right? And we don't have much time for me to expatiate on that, but when you have a product that you want to sell international and a NAFDAC official tells you, based on the NAFDAC regulation, you can't put this on the label. Now you send that product abroad and that product is on the same shelf with the same product from Ghana, and because we know what that product does. The Ghanaian one on the body, they say the product does XYZ, but the NAFDAC regulation here does not allow you to list that. How do they compare internationally? So government needs to go back to the drawing board. And the issue is that they keep talking to people that do not even know what is going on. That's just it. We are tired. We've been talking. That's not the problem. So, look, private sector, you have to do it on your own, right? It's sad that I have to say it, but it's the reality. Thank you so much.
If you wish to feature your business on the show, send a mail to sales@rbnradiotv.com or call 081 4431 0936.